Hello, my hosts, and welcome to a Kerbal Space Program stream. Today we are going to be doing some interplanetary work, most extraordinary in fact. We are going to be flying a craft from Duna back to Kerbin, and another craft from Kerbin orbit to our space station. So let's try both of these out. Going to the tracking station. And we have ships in orbit. Particular space station support 2. And make sure we have no thrust set up. Here we go. I wonder if maneuver, landing, rendezvous. I wonder if we can set up a... No, I don't think they have a selection for that. Anyway. So you're slightly ahead, so you'll be going faster than us. So we actually kind of wait until you're behind for us to sort of like catch up. Got Duna ahead there. So I think our next mission, let's go for the alarm clock, is to wait for this one here. But before we do that, let's check our contracts. Does it have... Oh, hold on. That's a mistake. It doesn't have a planner for arbitrary objects, which is a pity. But anyway. In command. Transmit. Let's see if we got the data here. How much data do we have? 6 points. But we don't have any science yet. Right. So we'll do our skip forward to do the research. And we'll keep an eye on here. So warp next. We spin around the planet, taking a year to do that. By that time, let's have a look at our thing. Hello, Drag. How are you today? I am going quite well at the moment. It's good to hear. Oh, we've got a probe that's coming up near to Dres at the moment as well. We have a spaceship in orbit of Duna here. And basically I'm planning to get it back Seems you're going a very... Yeah. We are basically fast forwarding the simulation until the point where we get the planets lined up correctly to do our maneuvers. There we go. And we shouldn't be too far away. It's interesting that it's not... it's a lot closer than I thought. Okay. We're running into... Actually... I might also be able to do the maneuver to this place. So I'm going to cancel our warp. How do we do that? That was... want to do a few minor things here. Not that probe. Which was that probe? And... that's the landers. I just want to find what this thing is here. I think it's got to have some good science on it. Switch to... this is the communications relay. That makes sense. Okay. And it's doing its job. Sort of. Though not as well as I would have hoped. I wonder why it's not relaying to there. But it is relaying to the disco. So we'll continue to fast forward. And I want it to fast forward till either this runs out or we are in what looks like a good position for that craft. Warp next. There we go. Why that's not relaying out to there, even though it has a very strong signal and can reach that. I guess the antenna on this one isn't too good. There we go. It's actually acting as a relay. That is cool. That's what it's supposed to do. Because it has stronger... It has a stronger transmitter on it than the ones there, so it can receive and repeat the signal across. Here we go. And it's the warp speed is dropping down. Soon we'll be able to jump to the actual vessel. Sorry. There we go. So, jump to a vessel. Delete and close. We activate. We'll activate that engine soon. First, we'll plan our movements. So going out of here, we want to meet up with that, so we've got to be going backwards basically. We'll mark Kerbal. Set that as the target. We'll add a maneuver here. It's heading off. Okay. We'll adjust our angle now. That's the wrong way. That's not doing it right. That's going in, I think. Yep. And I'll also might have to, what's that out? It's out by 0.3. That's not too bad. And okay. Says we don't have enough fuel on board, but I don't believe it. How far? Okay, maneuvering distance. Okay. Next maneuver, orbit. Maneuver. There, we set it to rendezvous. Approach, that's better. So that's 140. That doesn't make much difference. 30. And we just sort of adjust this until we get a good maneuver in. I think this is going to be the best we can do from here. So what we can do is have another maneuver a little bit further out, perhaps here, to further adjust our thing. Okay. We activate that engine. We transfer we've transferred all the fuel into there. We can... Okay. Okay. I'll move ourselves around. Make sure we are pointing in the right direction. And we'll see if we can do this right. I'll also do a save game. Okay. It seems to think that our burn time will be too long. Is there anything we can do to get rid of any excess mass in here? I don't think there is. But you're a scientist, you're not an engineer. There we go. Yo, can you play? I will look into it and see if it looks like a game that I would enjoy and would be good for me to stream. Okay. Yep. I will look into them. Fast forward. Spot on there. What sort of game is it? If you can... You'll see, but anyway, Mars. Ah, yes. This is sort of like our Mars equivalent. In testing people... I don't know to say what fit. Okay. I will look into it. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. There we go. Just adjust the orbit slightly. Going to find out if we can get back. And if we can't, we'll have to work out something else. And okay. And we are burning through the fuel at a pretty accelerated rate. Just checking everything. Just transfer that into there. That doesn't make much difference. Or it shouldn't make much difference, but apparently it did. Because now we've got enough fuel. That's weird. There we go. Just a gentle nudge forward. Got about 506 delta V. Okay, just want to make sure we're spot on the maneuver node, and we'll adjust our orbit further once we have left orbit. And there we go. 12 seconds more of burn. But that number doesn't seem to be going down at... Oh, there it goes. At exactly the right rate. There we go. And we'll get through this burn quite soon. And we'll see if we can meet up with the space station with our other ship. If we can't, if we don't have enough fuel on board here to re-enter correctly to Kerbal, we're going to have to try some experiments with meeting up with another ship to refuel it, which will be interesting. There we go. And we've got 523 Delta V on board, so it doesn't seem like we have what's up? We are attempting to get this spaceship back to the Kerbal system, because they've just explored Duna and they're full of science and right, just a little bit more and I will have that done. There we go. Thank you very much for the compliment. Yeah, I mean, I used to be very much into ska as well, so I don't mind being called a punk. I'll add a maneuver here to slightly adjust. And if you look at the backstory for me, there's a lot of cyberpunk influences as well. And approach, just adjusting that. I don't mind being a pillow. Can sort of rest on me and be all relaxing. And we're going to get our maneuver adjusted so we get a nice landing. Let's see with the gravity. Oops. There. And here. Right. How about going up? Nope. That's better. See how changing the angle that we're coming in allows us to get a lot closer. Although that doesn't look right. Even though the number's going down. Did I slip up? There we go. It's 19, 17. I'm going to cancel this one. Let's try again. Okay. We'll try again with this maneuver node, because something was going very odd with it. Because even though the numbers are saying it's getting closer, this says it's getting further apart. Okay. That's enough. Idea is to basically experimentally derive this encounter by adjusting the orbits. There we go. That overshot. And dear. That's not where we want to do this. How about here? Okay. Nope. Like that. That completely kills it. Just trying to find a good spot to get ourselves in line. And unfortunately here would be too late. So I think it is going to have to be at the apoapsis. And we'll just tune ourselves like that. And there. -3. -3 still. It's interesting that we're not getting much change on the angle. Oh, it's -4. That's not what we want. Okay. Three. So 3's probably the best there. And that's getting us close. No, it's not. And we've got an encounter, I think. We've got something happening. Yep. So it comes into Kerbal. Excellent. Focus view. Yeah, there's coming into Kerbal. How much fuel will that maneuver take? 87, that's good. Let's see if we can get it to be even closer. To just nudge it a bit. Because the closer we have it to the planet, the less fuel we need to properly re-enter. to be captured, I mean. Okay. We can see it sort of like start to angle. That's a really good sign. Okay. That's our planned orbit. And it's going to take 110 meters a second. I think that's pretty doable. Save that. Going to add that. We're going to create an alarm for that. I'm going to say maneuver. Orbital correction. We're going to add that as an alarm. Excellent. And back into here. We have our liquid fuel. And we'll head to the space station. There we go. Now, on our support ship, we'll fly into that. Now, this has probably accumulated a whole lot of science while we've been out there. Yep, 18 things worth of it. Excellent. So we'll transmit the science back to the surface. And we've just fulfilled a contract. Contract complete. Science from the space around Kerbal. Excellent. And now we're going to try another maneuver to get to this place. Set that as the target. And again, we want to be flying backwards out of here. Add a maneuver. And let's have a look. Unfortunately, I cannot speak Russian. Or Greek. I'm not sure about which alphabet that is. Okay. There we go. Okay. That is... we got an encounter at least. So we'll adjust ourselves and see if we can get it closer. That one there. And what's it saying? 11 gigameter. That's not going to fly. And not the apoapsis. We want the AN, there it is. That's 0.1. Fortunately, getting encounters with space stations is difficult because They are so far out. There we go. And they don't have any gravitational field. So I don't think it's the right time. We'll try again later. Remove that there. So we'll try again later for that. Let's go back to the Space Center and see how much science we've accumulated so far. Here we go. And 223. That's good. Okay, Duna. We've got some of these MUN things, and we got a dual mission as well. Now let's check my cheat sheet. Hold on, let's put that up like that. And I'll adjust it so that it fits on the screen. Hold on, give me a second. There we go. Now, to get to Joule, where is... There is Joule there. We need 950 plus 270, that's... So, 112, 113 at least. So, let's just have a look. Oh, hi, Trains Derail. Oh, no, it's not Trains Derail. I will check those games. Okay. Now, if we look at this one, I'm going to fly it for a second. That's 160. This ship could probably get to Joule. So, I am thinking... but we probably don't have... strong enough antennas to relay to that point. So we need more science. Let's have a look at the science we've got so far. Wonder if there is anything we can research that would give us more science. Like field science, which has 300. External command seat. The rover mate. Standard rotor. Nope, that doesn't actually give us science. And that gives us landing equipment. This gives us fuselage. Actually, the cargo bay might come in handy for our returning ship. Composites. Nope. Oh, the inline clampetron. No, the... Hold on. So, next science tech is these ones here. We want the automation for the better antennas. And we want the heavy aerodynamics for returning our vessels. Okay. We will keep that in mind. Also, look at our archives. Duna. We've got these will be soon things. But I'm thinking Kerbal, the Mun, we got a lot of reports from the surface. But I don't think we got, and we got Minmus as well, actually. Yeah. So let's do a couple of flybys. Ah! Oh, and also I just realised we can go and transmit data from the interplanetary disco, because it should have some science on it as well. Okay. You. What are you? Transmit science. Science added done. Okay. Hopefully that will assist in our mission. Let's have a look. How are we going? No, that did not help that much. Okay, let's continue with these contracts. Note. Track it. Make sure that doesn't happen around the moon. Base round jewel. Okay, so we need more science to be able to fulfill this contract. And this one we can do now. Let's see if there's anything else. Plant on the Mun, definitely. Detect comets with Sentinel. That's easy enough to do. And there we go. We're not gonna get science data from Eve. That's unfortunate, but we probably could drop a probe onto it. Here we go. Actually, yeah. We can't actually get the contract yet. But we can build a ship for it. And I am thinking we will do that next stream. So, let's go back to my main room and we'll do a little summary of what happened today. Today we broke orbit of Duna and our ship is now heading towards Kerbal. It will need a correctional burn mid-orbit, But while that is happening, we have some other missions, in particular rejoining up with the interplanetary disco, and hopefully we'll be able to collect enough science to head out to 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻 and Eve. So, everyone, tomorrow we'll be playing Minecraft. If you enjoyed, please join me for that. The subscription and notification system will tell you when I am on next time. Hope to see you then, and see you later.